floors above where the initial impact was, and it's coming up, you know, all through the building. And it's real. I still have chills. It's the most staggering sight I've ever seen. I can't imagine what was going on, but that plane was really traveling at high speed. I mean, the only times we've ever heard aircraft fly over us like that are usually during some sort of, you know, military expedition on the Hudson River, but it was really going fast. And obviously very low. I mean, I don't know, you know, what pictures you're seeing, but the World Trade Center is about 110 stories, and it's really only about a fourth of the way down from the top. So,
Steve, stay with me here, and you said you weren't sure what pictures we're looking at. We've got quite a wide shot of the World Trade Center. It's the view from our camera at the Empire State Building. When I saw a closer shot a few moments ago, there is a tremendous amount of damage on two sides, almost as though the debris of the plane moved in.
Banking airplane put through, and also you see on the southwest corner of the building, when it hit, we saw actually either the pressure or the airplane, the impact of the airplane or momentum of it just blow out the other side. So we can't see the south-facing side.
Oh, man.
We're actually zoomed in on our video camera shooting it now, but as soon as that thing hit, it was a huge fireball. I mean, bigger than the top of the building, and then everything was pushing out the other side of the building. And from where we look, I hope it's an optical illusion, but it really looks like the World Trade Center, the North Tower, is bending to the west. Certainly the debris that's pushing out from the west-facing wall is all the way up to the...
Well, what do you think? You think it looks like it's leaning?
To see what sort of evacuation is going on there now?
No, we were seeing, you know, we were looking through, we were seeing fires starting on various floors around the actual, the hole that the craft made in the building. But we couldn't see any people.
There's some massive flames coming out of there.
Tremendous debris from, you know, just all kinds of bits of things, just literally just burst out of the building once the fireball subsided.
Again, I'm on the phone with Steve Sterling, one of several eyewitnesses who has called us after seeing this plane crash at the World Trade Center. Steve, are you still there?
Yeah.
Let me ask you one more question before I let you go. We've been looking at shots of the north face of the World Trade Center, and I can see damage on the western facing side of the building as well. Which side of the building was the initial impact on?
On the north side. If you can see the north side, if you look to the lower section, you literally can see from lower left to upper right.
I don't know.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You see that?
Holy shit! What was that? It was a huge military kind of plane.
To be happening at number 2 World Trade Center, at the second World Trade Center.
Where'd it go?
And it is at some distance there, but this is now a dramatic.
I don't know.
The second World Trade Center.
I saw a huge plane go by.
I can't imagine that.
Holy shit!
Not be serious evacuation.
And then it.
And
Where'd it go? Look up the river. Look up the North River.
And so forth, as the fire department moves as much equipment as possible to the World Trade
They
Center.
got that on TV and everything.
Our crews to take a bit of tape, and I'd like to see that explosion again from about 30 seconds ago if we could. We can get that back.
Oh no!
Look as though this was confined to one of the World Trade Center towers, but now with that explosion a moment ago, it's not clear what's happening, because as we looked at that impact, it appeared that this was happening just at the number 1 World Trade Center tower. But that explosion, clearly as I saw it on that distant shot, came from 2 World Trade Center towers, and we now have a localization of both of the World Trade Center towers. Again, World Trade Center built in 1970.
Oh my God!
10 stories tall. This building, of course, the scene of the explosion, the bombing there many years ago, but the initial impact after this plane crashed at the World Trade Center, and we're trying to ascertain at this point what would have caused that massive explosion that ripped through number 2 World Trade Center, the tower on the left, just a few moments ago.
Should I call them?
It was 1993 when the terrorist bomb ripped about.
What was that big plane? I didn't get it on film.
of the World Trade Center.
You didn't? It was huge. It was a huge black plane. And right as it went by, the damn thing blew up. I wonder if someone shot a missile at it.
Oh my God. Where'd the plane go?
It went from left to right. I don't know.
Oh my
It was
God.
it was banking massively. I thought that it hit it for a second.
What happened there when we saw the second explosion? Because the towers are far enough apart that you would think they were independent. We have two of our people responding to the area saying that they saw another aircraft crash into the other tower of the World Trade Center. I don't know at this point whether that would be a plane that was in the area.
It was on the other side, though.
Which side?
It was on the Hudson side of the building.
That's the word we're getting now, is that after all of this, after the mayhem going on in one World Trade Center, there was a second aircraft that crashed into the other World Trade Center tower, and that explains that explosion.
Well, where is that plane?
Again, this is coming in from a couple of our New York One employees who are
Maybe it did. Maybe it was on this side. I couldn't really tell, I guess.
I want to get back again to that shot if we can.
But they would have seen it on TV.
We saw that explosion at the World Trade Center. If we can look at that shot again, and again, it's a distant shot, but we'll watch to see if there is an aircraft in the area as we look at the plane.